John Kasich was confronted by a group of protesters along the campaign trail. The Ohio governor was speaking in a town called Greece, New York, to a crowd of 3,000 people. A group of disability rights advocates protested as they chanted disability integration. Now, the disabled protesters would have gone to a Trump rally, but they decided that getting beaten by obese white men probably wasn't in the best interest for their health. Instead of throwing the protesters out of the event, Kasich took time to privately meet with these people.
I'll do the best I can do. I promise you that. I understand.
We wanted to get your attention.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Okay.
It's very hard to get your attention when everybody...
Oh, listen, there were so many people here and everybody was on. But look, you got I'm here. I'm doing it. You're the only ones I'm having a meeting with.
Yes, no,
So, I'm going to have, do we have her number, so John Mark? Yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it as soon as you're done. So you will get a phone call. And we'll tell you everything we're doing.
Okay.
Donald Trump once met with people protesting his rally, but he was unable to remain calm like the Midwest governor. His racist policy suggestions were being protested, and instead of hearing out the protesters, the Donald had a bit of a different approach. Oh gosh. That does not sound very pretty. Hillary Clinton was also approached by a protester who questioned her allegiance to the fossil fuel industry, and here's how she responded. Now, the audio from this clip is somewhat difficult to hear due to the outside noise and Taylor Swift. But Hillary said, "I do not take money from people working from the fossil fuel industry. I am so sick. I am so sick of the Sanders campaign lying about me. I'm sick of it." Now, during a separate occasion, Hillary was confronted by a protester of Benghazi, and Miss Clinton also failed to handle that tactfully. This is what that sounded like. Hillary's voice certainly does get more and more shrill as she ages. That's all I've got to say about that. All right, well, in other news, former McDonald's CEO Ed Renzi sat down on Fox News and spoke about the minimum wage. Renzi claims that a $15 minimum wage would be a job killer. This is what the CEO of Diabetes Incorporated had to say. Quote, "You talk about going from an average wage of $10 up to $15 for a new minimum. You're talking about a 50% increase in wages. Small business is going to get crucified with these rules. The franchises are going to survive. They're going to do what they need to do to survive, and that means they're going to raise prices and cut costs, which means getting rid of people." End quote. All right, honestly, I'm going to level with you guys. Honestly, I've worked in fast food. Personally, I really do not feel that $15 an hour is a fair salary for the level of work that is being put in. Hell, I'm surprised I get paid $7 an hour. For the work I've done in fast food, I feel an appropriate salary would be free, cheap food, a couple of pats on the back, and free therapy and access to psychological health services. Now, wherever you stand on this side of the debate, just know that it really doesn't matter. Because before the socialists can even take control of this government, we are all probably going to die from either ISIS, the liberal agenda, or the fatty, diabetes-filled food of McDonald's. This has been a Wayn Radio News Update. You're listening to The Evening Show with Matt Kasichs.